I spent most of my life invisible. No friends, no real connections, just a silent observer in a world full of confident people. I read all the books, how to win friends, how to talk to anyone, but nothing changed. Until I discovered something nobody talks about. Charisma isn't about perfect eye contact, fake smiles, or repeating someone's name. That's just surface level fluff. The truth? Charisma is psychological, and it's backed by science. Neuroscientists have found that charismatic people's brains actually light up differently, but you don't need to be born with it, because it's something you can learn, fast. In this video, I'm going to break it all down. The psychology behind true charisma. Simple, powerful, unfiltered. You're watching the PsyPeak, and by the end of this video, you won't just understand charisma, you'll radiate it. What is charisma? What is charisma? Most people think it's just confidence or charm, but psychology reveals something far deeper. Charisma is a subconscious power dynamic. It's the ability to make others feel seen, valued, and compelled without saying a word. Studies show charismatic people trigger the same brain regions as storytelling and music, literally rewiring how others perceive them. But here's what no one tells you. Charisma isn't who you are. It's what you activate. And today, you'll learn the 3 pillars that hack into human psychology to make it work for you. Let's break them down, starting with the pillar that silently controls every interaction. Pillar 1, presence. Real presence isn't about staring into someone's eyes or pretending to listen. It's about making the other person feel like they're the only thing that matters in that moment. Here's the secret. People don't remember what you say. They remember how you made them feel. When you truly focus on someone, not just waiting for your turn to talk, something magical happens. 1. Stop planning your reply. Just listen. Your silence makes them feel heard. 2. Pause before answering. That tiny delay makes you seem wiser, and they'll open up more. 3. Match their energy. If they're relaxed, stay relaxed. If they're excited, lean in slightly. This works because our brains are wired to trust people who give us full attention. Ever notice how some people just feel important when they walk into a room? They're not doing anything special, they're just fully there. Try this today. In your next conversation, focus only on understanding them, not impressing them. You'll notice. They'll talk more, they'll share deeper things, and they'll walk away thinking you were amazing, even though you barely spoke. That's the power of presence. It's not about you, it's about them. And this is just the first step, because if you want people to like you, not just remember you, that's where pillar 2 comes in. Pillar 2, warmth. If presence is the foundation, warmth is the glue that binds it all together. Now, warmth isn't about being overly nice or agreeing with everything someone says. It's about showing genuine care and compassion without expectations or agendas. Here's the secret. People want to feel seen and valued. They don't need you to shower them with compliments. What they need is to feel your sincerity, your openness. So how do you show warmth? Start with your mindset. Approach everyone as if they're a good person, someone you admire, someone worth your time. When you genuinely feel that way, it radiates out of you. You don't need to fake it. People can tell when you're pretending. Next, don't be afraid to give. Not just material things, but your attention, your understanding, your support. When you add value to someone's life, even in small ways, they'll begin to feel that connection. And the best part, it's not about making a grand gesture. It's the little things that matter. Here's a powerful tip. When someone shares something with you, show that you care. Respond with empathy. Don't just listen to their words, feel their emotions. If they tell you about a tough situation, don't just say, "That's tough." Instead say, "I can't imagine how hard that must be," and let them know you're truly present in that moment. Warmth is also about acceptance. People feel truly valued when they're accepted for who they are. Don't try to change them. Don't judge them. Just be present and show understanding. When you accept someone, flaws and all, they feel safe around you. This is where real trust starts to form. And here's the big key. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability. When you open up, it invites others to do the same. Share a personal story, express a real feeling, and watch how people begin to connect with you on a deeper level. Remember, it's all about giving without expecting anything in return. The more you focus on giving value, making others feel heard, and genuinely connecting, the more charismatic you'll become. And that's the power of warmth. It's about opening your heart, showing empathy, and making others feel special. Now that you understand how presence and warmth work together, let's move on to the final pillar of charisma. Pillar 3, power. Power isn't about being loud or aggressive. It's not about dominating the room or having the most followers. Real power is quiet, subtle. It's that grounded energy that makes people take you seriously without you having to say much at all. It starts with one thing: certainty. When you walk into a room like you belong there, people believe it. When you speak slowly, clearly, and without chasing approval, your words carry weight. That's power. Psychologically, our brains are wired to respond to confidence. Not arrogance, real confidence. The kind that says, I know who I am. I don't need to prove it. Here's something cool. Research shows that people who speak with intentional pauses, who don't rush, are perceived as more intelligent and competent. Why? Because they're not scrambling for validation. They're leading the pace. You don't need to be the smartest or the strongest. You just need to carry yourself like you trust yourself, because people mirror your self-image. Want to show power non-verbally? Take up space. Don't shrink yourself. Speak with calm conviction, not volume. Let silence work for you. Don't fill every gap. Hold eye contact, not to intimidate, but to stay present. And here's something most people miss. Power isn't about impressing people. It's about making people feel safe around you. Like you're in control, not just of the room, but of yourself. FBI negotiators, top CEOs, even cult leaders, they all understand this one psychological truth. People trust those who appear stable under pressure. So next time you're in a conversation, don't try to win it. Just own your presence. Be unshakable. Be still. Because true power isn't loud, it's felt. How all 3 pillars work together. Now here's where the magic happens. These 3 pillars, presence, warmth, and power, aren't separate tools. They're like ingredients in a recipe. Leave one out and the whole thing falls flat. Think of it this way. Presence alone makes you a good listener, but forgettable. Warmth alone makes you likable, but easy to overlook. Power alone makes you respected, but intimidating. But when you combine them, something incredible happens. Imagine this. 1. You walk into a room with calm confidence, power. Not rushing, not slouching, just owning your space. 2. When someone speaks, you give them your full attention, presence. No glancing at your phone, no distracted nods. 3. Then you respond with genuine interest, warmth. A real smile, a thoughtful comment that shows you get them. That's when people start feeling it, that magnetic pull. They can't explain why, but they'll think, there's something special about this person. Here's your challenge this week. Day 1 to 2. Practice just presence. Focus entirely on listening. Day 3 to 4. Add warmth. Sprinkle in sincere compliments. Day 5 to 7. Layer in power. Stand taller, speak slower. By the end, you'll notice people reacting to you differently. They'll seek you out, remember your ideas, trust your opinions, because charisma isn't about being someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And now, you have the blueprint. So here's the truth. Charisma isn't magic, it's science. And what we've covered today proves something powerful. You don't need to change who you are to become more charismatic. You just need to understand how human connection really works. Presence, warmth, power. These aren't personality traits, they're skills. And like any skill, they get stronger the more you practice.
Love this mind hack? Take a second. Like and subscribe. And let's climb higher and higher every week.